Welcome, everybody. This is the first episode with me, Ashan. Let's go. All right. We are in the second week of February 2025. Today is February 5th. All right. It's been a long week already. Presidents changed. What else has happened since January? I'm not sure. That's probably all that happened in January. Fires happened. Um, Lack of response to that happened. I don't know. Border problems happened. But now we're in the second week of February 2025. And this week, we're going to give you all the fire takes that we have, or I guess I should say I have for this week. It's been a tough one. Normally, with this fire takes type of thing, just so that way everybody knows, I'm just going to kind of do it weekly. And then in those weeks, going to just talk about up to that. So I guess this is from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, and then next time will be from different day, and then maybe I'll switch it up and kind of create a different pattern. Maybe hit it on a Sunday instead of a Wednesday. I'm just kind of testing this out, see how it goes, see where we're going. You know what I mean? Gotta cook something up before you cook. Before you serve it. But right now, I'm kind of just throwing shit at the wall. But let's see what happens. All right. All right, so for this week, we have two double papers, and yes, I did do this. I'm a very note-taking person. I'm not. I can go off the dome, but sometimes I don't give a shit about half these topics, and it's a little bit hard to go off the dome about shit that you don't care about. But let me try. Let me just make sure I'm recording over here. Yes, I'm recording. We are good. All right, so for this week. Oh yeah, by the way, gotta have my Starbucks. I mean, this is really the only reason why I'm actually even doing this. If I didn't have this, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing right now. I'd probably be, yeah, I'd probably still be doing this, but I had a weaker condition. Still working it out. All right, still getting the kinks out, figuring things out. But first week, all right, we got the Luka Doncic and the AD trade, Anthony Davis, for the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. Probably the worst trade of all time. There is no way, no hell, nothing. There's nothing that's going to make me believe that that was a good trade. And I think it was a three-team trade. I don't even know what the third team even got. But the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, there was a winner, there was a loser. But it gets tricky. We don't know how reliable Luka is at this point. I'm pretty sure there is something going on that you don't really get rid of your top player like that, and especially if he doesn't even know, and then the others don't know. So it's like, what did you get at the end of this? Did you just get media? Did you just get? Was this a part of the NBA's thing? Because when you put it into context, trading Luka Doncic at the age and time is like trading Michael Jordan in 1989. Now, Jordan went on a run after that and won championship after championship. And then another comparable situation is Kobe Bryant, 2004 Kobe Bryant specifically, where he went on a run with Shaquille O'Neal. And then that's also equivalent to trading 2010 LeBron James. Now, I did not make that stuff up. I read it somewhere. I could be wrong, could be off by a little years, but obviously don't trust everything you see online, including myself. Why I don't know why I'm doing this, but don't trust everything you see online. But yeah, that's what it's comparable to. And I mean, my theory is, at some point LeBron's leaving. I mean, let's be real. The dude's like 40 years old. There's no way he can play until he's 50 in that league. I mean, then again, there's always that one person that can do it, and if I believe anyone can do it, it's probably going to be LeBron James. However, let's say he decides to retire, go away, whatever. At least they got Luka Doncic, and I think he is going to be the face of the Lakers, kind of like the new young talent type of thing. And as much as it seems like he's upset, I think he's probably a little bit more excited because L.A. versus Dallas, two different sides of the spectrum. One is a little bit more, I guess you could say, more cowboy, and the other one's a little bit more Hollywood. Maybe he wants to do the more Hollywood-esque type thing. I guess we'll see where that goes. So far, he hasn't played yet. At least I don't know if he's played. I'm pretty sure it would have been televised, but he has not played yet, to my knowledge. So we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, basketball is entertainment, just like anything else. It is purely entertainment. It's just about going out there and just watching it, enjoying it. Don't go crazy on these scenarios. They're gonna do these ups and downs types thing. It's kind of like an upset in UFC. That's what this felt like. It felt like somebody got knocked out that was not supposed to get knocked out. And we're gonna go. We're gonna get. I mean, obviously we're still gonna watch, but let's see where the Lakers go. Let's see if they can win. Next thing, this kind of happened towards the end of February coming, towards the end of January coming into February. But the next topic is deep sea in China. So for those that don't know what deep sea is, you know what Chat GPT is, you know what all these AI things that they have in America right now that are really prominent. Well, in China, there's one called deep sea, and it's causing havoc because deep sea is specifically for, actually, I take that back. Deep sea is made with less money than all these other AI systems that are built in America. And that's what caused this whole ruckus of, oh, why did it, why is Nvidia and all these people, why are we paying so much whenever this is cheaper? And then everybody took their money out, and then things kind of sunk down. But now we have, it's like the moon race. We got a moon race on our hands. We don't know which direction this moon race is going to go. If it goes any direction, it may go nowhere because we don't know what this value is yet for AI. Like so far, I guess it took some jobs, but in reality, if AI takes over, how many jobs will be left? So isn't that going to destroy the whole market? And wouldn't that make it purposeless? Because then people don't have money to spend on stuff sold by the businesses that they work for. Therefore, there is no consumer because there's no money in the pocket. You know what I mean? So without that money in that pocket, what the fuck am I gonna give you? Do you want me to give you a chicken, some rocks? I don't understand what we're supposed to trade if there's no jobs. I currently don't have a job. I have a job. It's like self-owned business, but it's not prominent enough to I wouldn't be doing this. Trust me, I've been on the beach somewhere. You know what I mean? But I'm doing this right now just to kind of see where things go. But in the case of AI, it's even hurt my industry, and I'm in the media industry and all that good stuff. The media, as in production media, creating media, and yeah, it's been it's kind of made it seem like things are easier on one end, but in reality, is it easier? It's probably just the same because the AI is not up to par with a real, a professional type of thing. But I guess we'll see where it goes. Definitely feels like the moon race. If I'm not mistaken, China told us they made it to the moon, and we don't know if they really did. I mean, shoot, we don't even know if we really did. But hey, we're just going with it. We made it. We made it. And then at the end of the day, like when we think about deep sea, it's in China, and I don't know who is actually going to win out of this. Like, obviously, we barely want TikTok. We barely want these Chinese things incorporated in America. While we're even, this shirt is Chinese. This chair is probably Chinese, but TikTok wise, we don't want that here, and I doubt we want software here. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I don't know what the logic is behind even creating this and thinking that Americans would want it. But to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, Nvidia was directed to not sell them chips. So they were told, "Hey, Nvidia, you cannot sell China your chips. You cannot sell our competitors your chips. We're gonna buy them all. We're your main consumer." And then they kind of went around it, and that's how they created this. So, I mean, who knows if it's real? Chinese is, I should not say Chinese, but China is not known to tell the truth in some cases, especially the moon race. So we'll see. But they do have a tendency to copy and recreate. Look at luxury lines. Look at Gucci, Louis Vuitton. What they do is all they're doing is, I mean, it's being made over there anyways. I mean, well, not all of it, but like some of it is, I guess. Maybe some parts are, but they get the blueprint and they figure it out and they kind of just remake it and then sell it at a 10x price the same way or even 2x, 3x. I mean, how many times do we see it? We see it in the alleyway. We see fake Gucci, fake Louis, fake whatever, Prada, Dior. It's all over the place. I mean, I don't know if it's to the point of where they have it perfected yet, but it's there. Next thing we got tariffs. Tariffs are driving people newts. They're driving people newts right now. Okay. I mean, Trump said he's going to do tariffs, and he has really doubled down. To my knowledge, tariffs are actually currently one way. So I'm not sure if this is true or if facts or not fact. But to my knowledge, the tariffs are, so for example, we get product from China. China charges us a tariff to then get it back to us. But we don't charge them anything for like whatever the heck they need. That's to my knowledge. I don't know if that is true, but I mean, I think it is true. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't know much about tariffs, but that's been all over the place. People have been scared. I mean, I am seeing it being affected. I actually just went to the store earlier. Avocados right now are $1. Cucumbers, $1. A bell pepper, $1. Keep in mind, this stuff grows out of the ground. This stuff comes out of the fucking ground. It comes out of the ground. It's free. It's free. They just put water on it. How much fucking water do they need to fucking give this to us? It's a fucking bell pepper. Alright? If I go to Pakistan right now, if I go to fucking Pakistan and I say, give me a goddamn bell pepper, the fucking bell pepper is gonna cost me like 4 or 5 fucking cents. Why the fuck is it in America it costs $1 for one single bell pepper? One. That's like one, not even like, I'm not even full off a goddamn bell pepper. But it costs $1? Back in I mean, now I sound like a fucking unk. God damn. Back in my day, though, when I was growing up, all right, $1 used to get us fucking hot and spicy and a goddamn soda. And a soda. Not just a hot and spicy and a soda. With ice. And the dipping sauces, as many as you wanted. Sometimes we would get them, toss them out. Just so that way we get our money's worth. That burger is now worth fucking 50 cents, 60 cents. That's like 4 cents right there. And the goddamn bell pepper costs $1. Fuck out of here. Avocados, $1. When are we gonna learn? Why it comes out of the ground? If it grows, why is it not fair game to say, hey guys, if it comes out of the ground, it's cheap. Okay? We're gonna be nice, give it to you guys for cheap. But if it's like an iPhone where it requires all these resources, then yeah, I'll pay. Come on, a camera, look what it does, right? Look what the camera does. A bell pepper doesn't do much. Bell pepper, $1. Okay? And now these tariffs, I don't know where those bell peppers are going to be at. It could be $3, $4 for a fucking bell pepper. Guess who's not eating bell peppers if they're that price? Me. I'm not touching them. I'm not getting near anything that does not cost what it should cost. A bell pepper should be fucking 45 cents, 50 cents. 45 cents, fucking 50 cents. That's it. Not goddamn $1. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We want to make it think that America is number one. Right? Number one America. I mean, we're number one at a lot of things. Pretty sure it's not education. It's not education. Know that. I think we're probably only number one at military. I guess where it matters. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, I'm like such an and like I'm so stressed out about money right now that tariffs is like even more annoying and confusing and like daunting on me. It's like, oh my God. So you're telling me I have to work more? I have to work more than I'm already working. I'm working nonstop. I'm working right now. And I'm still like I still have more work to do. I still have to edit and then do this and do that and talk to my editors, talk to team. It's just nonstop. And then, oh, by the way, avocado prices are going up. Bell pepper prices are going up. You like lettuce? $4. As if shit wasn't already difficult. But whatever. Let's move on. Next thing. CBG gummies. Let me take a sip of that. That juice. CBG gummies. I didn't know what the hell they were either. I know CBD. I know THC. But there's a new one. I don't know if it's new, but it was trending on fucking Google. CBG gummies. What this is hemp gummies. To be honest, I don't even know what hemp is. I don't know any. I know THC, I know marijuana, and I know all that stuff, but I don't know what hemp gummies are, and I don't intend on finding out. All right? I don't know why we getting so far from the goal line. Why are we making the goal line all the way out there when we're right here? You know what I mean? Why we gotta do things so damn hard? Well, you're right. Like, the question is, I mean, I just talked about things coming out of the ground should be cheaper. Like, give us a break. We got everything else that's already so damn expensive. Hemp gummies. I don't know what the heck this is. I know the myrrh, that stuff should be cheap. This stuff, I don't know what this is. I don't even know why this variation even exists. It's definitely not something I'm gonna try, but like I've always wondered what their mindset was behind these like other products, like switching over to gummies. Like, do you think the gummies were like there? Like, back in the day they could say like, oh, that stuff is good for you, or it helps you for this and that. Now it's like it has so many chemicals in it and all these like other ingredients that doesn't that like derive it from like it even being good for you anymore. Now it's kind of like it feels like it's harming. Like I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know the logic behind that. I just hope it avoids. I hope it's something put there or put into place to help people like avoid. I guess moving on to something more harder. But yeah, let's hope it's good. I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried it. If you did try it, post it in the comments. We're about midway point of Fire Tanks, and just want to tell you guys I appreciate for you watching. I mean, I don't know if people even watch at this point, but yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Appreciate you guys for watching, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and then let's keep going. All right, so we are about 1 week away from Valentine's Day. 1 week. Are we 1 week? Yeah, today's the 5th, and Valentine's Day lands on the 14th. So I guess we're a little bit less than a little bit less than 1 week away. And I just want to mention that Valentine's Day is a big scam. Okay? Valentine's Day is literally just another day to move product and gain sales for these companies. What are they selling? Flowers, chocolate, hotel rooms, what else? Lingerie, any sort of products in that category. You get me? Like, I always wondered, like, this kind of stuff happens during, like, Black Friday, too, like, where they just start putting everything on sale and trying to get people to buy stuff. And, now it's, like, it's become a consumer market, right? It's become solely about, all right, what do they want? What is this? What is that? What are they buying? Blah, blah, blah. And that's, like, everything is like that now. They just want our money, which doesn't make any sense because they ain't giving any money out. What money you want? You ain't pushing, you ain't giving back. How can I give to you if I don't have anything to give? But it is what it is. Um, most holidays, they're all fugazi, fugazi, they don't exist. Like back in the 1800s, or maybe even like before that. You think when dinosaurs were around, they were over there like stopping, they were like, hey, we're not going to fight today. Hey, today, or, hey, not today. Not, hey, whoa, it's Valentine's Day. We're making we're making babies. Get out of here. Like that stuff doesn't happen, right? It's not real. That you think you saw a T-Rex with the Santa hat on, just roaming around. He's like, "Oh, it's Christmas, guys." He has gifts. He has little. It's like, "Oh, I got a little gift for you." Like here, like that. It's not. It's not. I don't know. I don't know people's thoughts on that. I don't want to offend everybody. Obviously, it's a holiday. Enjoy it. Like we live one time. Just enjoy what's given to you, but don't stress about it. Like I know some people out there are probably like, "Oh, I gotta go all out for my woman." Blah blah blah. Just be there for them, love them, care for them. But you should already be doing that. A day shouldn't stop you from doing that. You should already be doing it. Why are you doing it just one day? There's 365 days a year. 365 days a year, and you're doing it one day? So yeah, just be a good person every day, and then that day won't matter, right? That day is just another day because you were a good person. But if you're a bad person, yeah, you better, this is the day you stand out if you're a bad person to your girl or to your loved ones. But if you're a good person, just wing it, right? Take your girl movies, cake, whatever. But if you're a bad person, you better fucking spoil the shit out of that girl. You better go out of your way. You better go out of your damn way to make up for the rest of the 365 god 4 years, 4 days, whatever the hell it is, for being a butthole. You better treat her right for that one day at least, and the other holidays. But if you're a bad person, yeah, fix yourself. Anyways, you should be a good person all the time. I don't know why I keep pointing. I hope I'm not pointing at myself, but yeah, you be a good person. But don't fall into debt. Yeah, I was one of those bad persons. No, I was actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was a good person. Bad ideas. Difference. Good person. Bad ideas. And yeah, one of my bad ideas was, hey, I'm 16 years old, and I got a girl. I got a girl, man, and I want to take her out. I don't work. I don't have money, but government want to give me credit card. Bank want to give me some money that I can pay back when I'm fucking 40. I can be on their hope. Yeah, I fell into debt fucking buying girls shit my whole fucking youth. Don't fall into debt doing that stuff. It's not worth it at the end of the day. I think I still owe stuff. I still owe debt from fucking since I was 16, 17, 18. I'm still paying that sucker off because it grows and it's bad and there's ups and downs in business and yeah, problems, gambling, drinking. Yeah, it's all bad. So yeah, just control yourself and enjoy yourself. But a Valentine's Day is a day to you know, just Netflix and yeah. All right, maybe that's more like just Netflix and All right, next topic. Next one. Okay, so this one. I mean, this one's kind of sad, but also interesting. Well, today I was on, on the Google Trends and looking at what was going on today and this week, and one of them was Tiger Woods' mom passed away, and I was like, oh damn, that sucks. As a mama's boy, it's a sad moment. I really, my condolences goes out to the family, and I wish nothing but the best and all the love to them, especially at this tough time. But I did see something now. I went on Google. I do have a screenshot, so I'll post it here. But like, I went on Google, and it was on there, and there was headlines, right? There was two headlines that really stood out to me. It was ESPN and New York Times, right? Two big media companies, and I'm in media, so I kind of understand all that stuff. But like, these two companies both reported two different ages. one reported she's 78, which I think was New York Times, and then ESPN reported 80. So I'm like, all right, these are two big media outlets. You think they would, like, there's only a handful of them, like there's like five of them, 10 of them. You think they would talk to each other and be like, hey, do you know her age? Oh no. Okay, well, is she this age? No, no, no. Is she okay? Well, let's agree on one age and let's post that out so that way it's no fake news. So like when scenarios like this pop up, it kind of makes you question like what is real? Like what are they like what does that mean? Like when one's reporting one thing, the other's reporting the other thing. I know this is just age in this scenario, but like doesn't that mean they could kind of both put two different things out and be like, well, this is what I said and this is what they said type of thing. And then it's just your choice, kind of red pill, blue pill. Doesn't this defeat the purpose of media? Shouldn't there be like one appropriate outlet that has the right data every time? Why are we so like discombobulated with like where the data is coming from and how we process the data? Why aren't we like more of like, all right, well, here's the actual truth. There's only one truth. Here's the actual truth. Here's her actual age, blah blah blah. But like in other cases, it could be a lot of other things, and it's like why is there not like one set media? But then again, that there is that one set media, it can be misconstrued and all that stuff. But I mean, I think America is really needing that one set media company that, like, no matter what situation it is, they are the trustworthy place. If they say it, it's true. Kind of like, I guess, TMZ kind of has that with celebrity media and like that kind of stuff where if TMZ reports it 99% of the time it's true. All right? But like yeah, there's like so many different scenarios where like that can be used in a lot of different ways and it can screw things up and really mess with the public, the general public and their understanding of everything. So, yeah, sorry to bring the tone down, but even my tone went down. Wow. Okay, well, let's bring it back up. All right, so next one. Um, gotta get the juice, gotta get the juice, gotta get the juice, gotta get the juice, gotta get the juice. All right, next one. All right, so we are in, again, second week of February. It should not be damn hot, okay? I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, right? It's known to be hot. It's known to be hot, man. It's so damn hot. It's so hot all the time. Sometimes even winter it's hot, right? But like recently, we've been having shorter and shorter and shorter winters. The winters went from being from like, I remember it would get like cold in October and it would last all the way until like March. Even fucking sometimes we get good Aprils. Oh, nice, solid Aprils, man. And today I walked out of the house and I went outside and I didn't even know what do I wear? Like I went out with the jacket and by the time I even got to the door of my car, which is like probably like 20 feet, I started sweating. And I'm like, there's no way. Like it's February. Like there is no way that it should be that damn hot. And you know, at that point in time, the clouds were covering the sun. So like it would be even like, it should be like even better. But sometimes I feel like even like when the clouds are, here's the sun and here's the clouds, and if the clouds aren't there and the sun's beaming down, I feel like there's even scenarios where the goddamn sun lowers its temperature. It decides, or sorry, rises its temperature. It decides it wants to go up, just be hotter than hot. It just wants to do its own little damn thing. But I'll never understand the weather. I'll never understand it. But I know something's happening because it used to be cold. There used to be ice on the windshield. And now I don't even have ice. That was like my favorite part of winter. Go outside, warm the car up, put some water on the damn windshield. I'm sure people still do it in the East Coast, maybe some states in the West too. But yeah, we're not doing that here in Phoenix. Maybe up in Flagstaff, they're probably doing it. Maybe Grand Canyon. But yeah, Phoenix is a fireball. You know what I mean? Just fire. Fire takes. Fireball. Fire takes. Fireball. I mean. And then let's move to the next topic. Next one is Beyonce. Well, I mean, this past Sunday was the Grammys. Now I'm a big fan of like music and movies and stuff like that. I devour that shit. Like if music and movies were a rib, I'm out there, man. Or if it's a corn on the cob, spit that shit out. Get the one, throw that shit out. I eat that shit up. But yeah, this past Sunday, February 3rd or something like that, 2nd, I don't know. They had Beyonce destroyed everybody with this. Beyonce won the album of the year over Bill. Oh, the only real other person was Billie Eilish, and yeah, people were very very upset. People were confused, baffled at how Billie Eilish, a person that her music is everywhere. Oh my god, I cannot get away from Billie Eilish music, but that's a good thing, right? There's people editing with her music and all over TikTok and oh man, everybody is posting about Billie Eilish music, right? Shoot, I listen to it. The people around me know about Billie Eilish and they listen to it. But somehow, all right, Beyonce wins. You know how they make all the sound effects for the Pick podcast? I don't have those, but I guess I could add it in. Yeah, Billie Eilish, yeah. She got robbed. And I mean, this happens all the time. This is everybody's been complaining about this for decades. Weekend complained about it. Who else? I'm sure Kanye West complained about it. I'm sure, what's his name? Drake complained about it. I mean, at the end of the day, none of that stuff matters, man. Just create your stuff. The Grammys are just Grammys. It's not even popularity. It's just random at that point because that shows you that no matter how good of a project you make, no matter how much heart you put into it, the people that can take your stuff to the next level and really accommodate you and like really help you, they'll still go against you unless you pad their wallet. You know what I mean? Unless you give them more money, and yeah, it's not fair. Like that should be like the Grammys should solely be like a voted on thing. Like if people vote for it, then that person should be praised for that. Like album of the year should be like a voting process. But I get it. They can like I guess they can like mess with the votes because they can go tell their fans go vote for me and then they go vote and then it kind of skews everything, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. They need to figure something out to make that better because the Grammys and all the Billboard Music Awards and the AMAs and the Country Music Awards, like these are fun things. They could really make something great out of it. But whenever people are getting pissed off about the awards, that shows you that there's something going on there, right? But yeah, yeah, and that wasn't the only thing that happened at the Grammys. Bianca Censori also happened at the Grammys, if you know what I mean. Bianca non-censori, Bianca not censored, happened at the Grammys, and it was weird. Kanye kind of slowly rolled up, looking like a younger Kanye, even though he's like pushing 50. Um, yeah, he pulled up to the Grammys, and then like paparazzi. There was like a sec. I mean, he was there for a little bit because I saw him on Kai Cenat's stream too. But he pulls up and he goes to like where they're taking pictures at, and then at some point his girl turns her back and faces the wall, and she's talking to him and telling him something, and he's telling her back, and then eventually like first she pulls down like half of her outfit, and then she pulls all of it down and just turns around, and then boom. She left nothing up for imagination. She threw it all out there. Um, I don't know if I would want my wife to do that. I don't know. As great as her body could be, I mean, I saw the uncensored photos, and I mean, yeah, she has a great body, but I mean, to do that and then also preach about God and Jesus and all that stuff, kind of counterintuitive, like it don't make sense. Makes sense. That's why people think you're crazy. It doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? and promote that kind of stuff when you're over here telling people to praise Jesus and praise God and praise this and praise that. It's like you can't. What are you gonna go now? Repent? Like it don't count. Like I come from a Muslim background, and like that stuff, it's like there's no repent. Like there's really none. Like you can be forgiven, but you can't go and ask for forgiveness. It's up to that. The higher up to give you forgiveness. You can't just go say I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I want this many Hail Marys or whatever, and it's gone. Or I don't even know if I have the right religion, but like you get my drift. Like it's like a whole different scenario. And yeah, I mean, it's wild that he got, he did that or even promoted that or even told her, like, hey, you should do this. And it's like, oh, God, dude. As if the world wasn't already confused by you. Like, now they're even more confused because it's like, why would you do such a thing that just only hurts you, does not help you at all? You could have showed up, did some, just some of that, like, that stuff that you normally do, and anything could have been anything, but nah, nothing. You decided to, make a fool of yourself, and you just completely throw that out there, and yeah, that kind of ruined the whole Grammys for me. I thought once I saw that, I was like, you kind of lost. You feel the depression. It's like, dude, you're 50 and you're making your wife do this. No comment. All right. And the last thing I wanted to touch on was like, I love the Grammy. Again, I love all these little shows that they have going on in between, but like I think those are really the moments where they can really captivate the audience, right? Try to make more fans, just promote their music more, promote their shows more, and really get us more into the entertainment world, pull us in. And I was just like really underwhelmed by the performances. For one, Sabrina Carpenter was performing, and she's a great artist. She has a few hits, but it doesn't matter. She has hits, right? She deserves to be up there, 100%. However, performance was very underwhelming. Like overall, I don't think like when you compare her to like someone like Dua Lipa or someone like Lady Gaga, it's like kind of like or even Beyonce. It's like we're way off. Like why are we getting this like such a low person performing? You're telling me there was no other big artist that was willing to perform that had a better performance, and there was another one too, like Gucci or something like that. It's like there was no better person, and I'm not hating on them, but when I compare that to like the 2020 AMA Awards and the 2021 BMA Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and the American Music Awards, when I compare it and I see The Weeknd, it's non-comparable. Like The Weeknd, his performance destroys everything from, I guess, from probably a while ago to now. Like, I mean, the Teddy Swims was another performance that underwhelming. He's just standing there, and it's like, dude, is that your show? Is that how your shows are? Like, are your shows just you standing there? Because I don't know if I want to go. And I don't know. Maybe that's how concerts are. I'm more of a show person. I prefer like something going on to where it makes sense. Like I don't want to say musical, but like a performance, right? A performance. Something that's like, oh wow, like I don't want to just hear you play music. I want something with my eyes that I could see. You just doesn't do it for me. Doesn't do it for me. And yeah, Sabrina Carpenter did not do it for me. Um, yeah, we need bigger ones. I mean, we had what Kanye or no Kendrick Lamar recently. Look at his performance even. It's so much more captivating. Um, we should have had that. They should have had that guy. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in, we standing on business. I'm a bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? Which they should have had that guy. That would have been like a pumped up one. And I had this one thought too, like, they should start charging for these performances so that way they can get money to make these. Because I mean, I'm not sure like what the budget is of these productions. Even granted though, that these are huge, famous people involved with these productions, so there must be some money there, and there's like commercial money and all that stuff, but like they should really put that money back into it, so that way the media kind of area kind of falls into of like, okay, we actually enjoy what we're watching. It's not boo 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 baba. You know what I mean? It's like actually like fucking, banga banga banga. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's not that. It's that. You know what I mean? Jazzed up. It's that. It's that pumped up stuff. Like why? That's what they need to do, and charge $1. It doesn't have to be $10. Doesn't have to be $5. Just charge $1. Think about it. $1, and let's say you get 50 million viewers. Like you just made $50 million for a one-time performance, non-rewatchable, non-recordable. Like the one where they don't, like Netflix has it down. Netflix, you can't like screen record on Netflix. So like, why can't they make an app based on that, right? And then they go on there. You can't screen record. $1. It's you see it or you don't see it type of thing. And then maybe release it like a year later. And then it makes but to create that demand at that exact point. $1. $1. Think even if the UFC did that. Like you think about if UFC lowered the pay-per-view cost, wouldn't they make more? Because they're losing it because of the cost, and on top of that, because of the streaming of it, right? The illegal streaming. However, if they lowered the cost, then people, instead of going to the streaming, they'll just be like, it's only $20. Just $20, I'll pay for it. Whoa. Now you got 3 weeks you can get, like, in 1 month, you can get 4 fights versus getting, one fight. And then that's not like the UFC fighters are getting paid anything anyway. It's not like they're seeing a lot of that money. So pay-per-view wise, that would be a huge thing. And then like maybe do a subscription where it's cheaper. Like we need to make things cheaper, more affordable, all right? Not just I'm tired of paying, I shouldn't be paying avocados $1. You know what I mean? Pay-per-view shouldn't cost this much. However, if it was lowered, I'd buy it. Entertainment. But yeah, the Grammys, yeah, very underwhelmed. We'll talk about the next show that comes up. I think the Oscars are coming up. That should be a fun one to talk about. The last one that I saw, I don't remember if I saw it last year, but the last enjoyable Oscars was the one at where Will Smith slapped the dude. That was very fun. But yeah, we'll go from there. But again, fire takes, and I think that's it. I will wrap that up. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, and we will see you guys next week.